So number 15, so we want to rewrite this expression into one of these forms. So what we want to do is we want for there to be a multiple of the denominator in the numerator. And by that I mean we do something like this. So the numerator is 5x minus 2, which is the same thing as 5x plus 15 minus 15 minus 2, because you see the plus 15 and the minus 15 just cancel out. So this is just the same as 5x minus 2 over x plus 3. Now the reason that I did this is because, as I said, I want there to be a multiple of the denominator on the numerator. So since 5x is 5 times x, then we want to add 15, which is 5 times 3. And you'll see the reason why we want to do this now. So 5x plus 15 is the same thing as 5 times x plus 3. And this is minus 17, right, of x plus 3. Now we just separate it through this part and this part. So this part just becomes 5. Because 5x plus 3 over x plus 3 just equals 5. And then minus 17 over x plus 3. So yeah, now you see the reason that I did this plus 15 minus 15 here. It's because it's so that I could do this cancellation of the x plus 3's here to just get a 5 here. So the answer is D. This one is kind of confusing and hard, I guess. I suppose another way of doing this one would just be to start from one of the answers and try to work your way back to this. So instead of going from this to this, we could start with this and work our way back to this. So that's another way of doing it, but that way takes longer. It's more difficult because you have to go through each of the 4 options to see which one works, I guess. And another way to do this problem, if the way I did it confuses you, another way to do this problem and also the previous problem, number 14, is just, as always, you can just try plugging in. So, for example, you could just try plugging in x equals 0, x equals 1, x equals 2, etc. And see into this equation, see what you get, and into each of these 4 expressions to see which one matches up. And whichever ones don't match up, they obviously can't be the answer. But similarly, for number 14, you could try plugging in t equals 0, t equals 1, t equals 2, etc. And the answer will be whichever one actually works. So that kind of plug-in way of solving the question should always be a method of last resort.